Is that we should comply to the tax laws and procedures and desist from smuggling. We continue to engage with you. We want the mindset, we want the young people to change the mindset, to get away from the thinking of smuggling and engage into productive business which is genuine and which follows the laws and procedures. So we shall now wait to hear from you, to give us questions where we can clarify. And I want to say that our offices are open. We have gazetted offices. We have Elegu, we have Afoji. Please use those offices if you are bringing in anything from our neighboring countries. Do not use these panjalas and those places, you know them. Really, those ones. So kindly use gazetted routes to come and clear your goods into the country. Thank you so much.
I was born and raised in the streets, and the best things that the streets will only teach us is to say you have to overcome those extra taxes, and that is how we are trained. But now, at least today, URA is telling us the importance of paying this tax. But I'm also very interested in one thing. Once you enlighten us about the importance of the tax paying, let us also know where our tax money is going. Because in our communities, you talk about the hospitals or whatever places. If you go to these places, physically for us, we go there. And I am very sure, as officers, for you don't treat it there because you have a special cards that they treat you on. For us, we go to these hospitals, but there are no drugs there. So why should I pay tax when my tax is not being used the right way? I want that question answered. I would be very interested to also persuade my other friends who are smugglers to pay tax by telling them the importance of tax.
Some of us, we have knocked down our buildings, and some of us even had the courage to go to Uganda Revenue Authority to say the building no longer exists. We are looking for money to put them on. But we continue getting messages that we should file our tax. What do I pay? The building is under construction. I've done it, not even food. I've stopped, I'm still looking for money. And when I went to inform, one of the UR staff told me, you were paying for conversation. How much was that payment? We have to get tax of it. I told him, my friend, don't take us for granted. Some of us always are alive and we know our rights. This money came from the government. If their taxes, they should have done it. So from that time, each time I went to report, I was looked at as an enemy. So I would like to know my fate. I don't have a building which is on rent, and I keep getting messages that I should file my returns. Thank you.
Now, this issue was smuggling as a drug for long. Is there internal discussions to make ways of solving it? Since we are in East Africa, we have East African customs where you can set a regulation unifying the prices of fuel in all the neighboring countries, so that smuggling is stopped. Secondly, if not that case, we can even give subsidies for those who are running petrol stations within the borders. Let me say from Adumale, Koboko, MOYO, and so on, so that they balance the prices. You know, trade is just a uniformity. You cannot take something to sell where you don't gain. When petrol prices are here, compared to Kampala, Kampala is fair. If that price of Kampala comes here, these children will have nothing to come from Sudan. So I'm appealing to you, instead of encouraging people to die more, try to get solutions so that our children will be healthy. Thank you.
Those people who get salaries, including the Kwanara district, before they give them that money, they remove the tax. Is that it? Pay taxes. So when all of us pay taxes, government is able to get more money and is able to do for us more, give us more services, build more roads. For example, even government wants to remove that ferry at Laropi so that they can build a permanent bridge, so that vehicles don't have to wait till morning, so that they can move all the time, even at night. But all that will be from the taxes we collect. So when you see people smuggling goods from another country and bringing them into Uganda without paying taxes, they are actually failing government from giving you the services. So tomorrow, when you see that you have gone to the hospital and there is no medicine, or the nurses are not enough, you remember the people who were smuggling on motorcycles, and you know that they are the ones who are failing the hospital from having the medicine it is supposed to have. What is painful is that most of the boys who are involved in smuggling are young boys who are supposed to be at school, but instead they are in smuggling. As URA, most times we want to employ people so that it is our children serving us in our region. But now we put out those adverts which my sister Kaya talked about. Do you think the boys who have not gone to school and business smuggling can apply and get those?
Which are charged in Uganda, it is Parliament of Uganda that approves the taxes every financial year. When Parliament passes budget, then they approve the budget, the next documents which they approve, which are called the Appropriation Act, they go with the taxes. They deal with the VAT, all the taxes, the percentages. It is approved by Parliament. So URA is just an implementer of what Parliament has passed, that government deems necessary to support the budget. Then URA is tasked to implement. They are not the ones. We have a scenario of thieves that have been stealing number plates. It was not only in MOYO, they would move. In Arua, they come here in MOYO, Adjumani, they go to Gulu. All over Uganda, it is a syndicate of some thieves who are somewhere near your home and leave there a number. Say, if you call this number, you put their money, we shall give you back your number plate. So it is true what is reporting happened here in MOYO. When that happens, don't respond to the thieves. Give us the numbers, because those are tags. It is not necessary. When you lose a number plate, you can follow through those channels. It's not expensive. The problem we have is that people do not have information.
When they enter andre anyanda tinipo pelere esu anta tia nyiri kolola dianida